Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kim, and if you're new, welcome. So today's topic is going to be on insomnia, right? Insomnia and fibromyalgia, how it affects you, what you can do about it, and try to take your sleep back into your own hands, okay? But before we get started, I want to tell you about my giveaway. I'm having a massive giveaway when I reach 100 subscribers. As I'm making this video right now, I have 26. So that means I need 74 more subscribers. That means I need help from you. By you subscribing right now, that puts you into the giveaway. And at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you all about it. I'm going to give you the details of it, right? So that means you have to watch the entire video. Okay, so let's get started on insomnia. Okay, I'm talking chronic insomnia. Chronic insomnia lasts more than a month. Is sleeping less than 5 to 6 hours a night for more than 3 to 4 nights a week. Okay. Chronic insomnia, 85 to 90% of people with chronic insomnia have a comorbid disease. That's just the way it is. Comorbid disease simply means with another disease. Okay. So, chronic insomnia puts you at a higher risk, much higher risk, of having a stroke, asthma attacks, a weakened immune system, sensitivity to pain, higher sensitivity to pain, obesity, diabetes mellitus, that means diabetes type 2, just all kinds of things, right? It just, when it weakens your immune system, it puts you at risk for a lot of things, including cancer. Now, when I'm talking mostly your IgA and your IgM. There's several different IgGs. It's immunoglobulin A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So, well, this affects A and M mostly. In type A, whoopsie. Our antibodies are found in the mucous membranes, right? That's in your lungs, sinuses, stomach, and intestines, and in your blood. And then M, your body makes IgM antibodies when you first infected with a new bacteria or other germs. Okay? And they're your body's first line of defense against infections. So, when you're not sleeping, it's suppressing your immune system. Right? And you can get very ill. You can become very ill. I talked about that with vitamin D. It's the same thing. It suppresses the immune system, and it affects A and M, IgA and IgM mostly. Okay, basically what this means is, when you sleep, you create proteins. And these proteins makes it easier it gives the cells the energy to find its invader and to attach to its target. Okay? So lack of sleep means lack of energy, and your cells, they're sluggish, and that's suppressing your immune system, and it's making you sick. Okay? Now, I know it's difficult. I know it's very difficult. But you've got to find a way to get better. And it also affects your mental health. Here we go. Right? It causes depression, anxiety, and poor sense of judgment. And when you're depressed, your immune system is suppressed again. Okay? There's medical conditions that cause lack of sleep. Restless leg syndrome is one of them. You have to kick your legs, you're up and down, right? And obstructive sleep apnea and chronic pain. But get this, antidepressants and pain medicines, and I mean opiates, cause insomnia. So you're on a vicious cycle. You are that hamster on that wheel. You are never going to reach anything. You're just going to go, 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 right? So there are some things that you can do to help you sleep. And one of them is, okay, first off, you shouldn't be, I'm sorry, my dog's sleeping right behind me. You should not be consuming caffeine if you have fibromyalgia or insomnia. But if you are, you should stop your caffeine within 4 to 6 hours of bedtime. That means at lunch, cut it off. Okay. Now, there's another thing that causes insomnia that you can control. And this is a big one. It's called blue lights. What are blue lights? It's just a wavelength that we see things. And most things are blue lights. It has the shortest wavelength and the highest energy. Blue lights do. Okay. Blue light comes from fluorescent lights, LED lighting, flat screen TVs, the monitors of laptops, tablets, smartphones. They all emit blue light. A significant amount of blue light. Okay, here's the thing about blue light. It tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime, which inhibits the production of melatonin. Okay, so this is a problem around the world, right? The smartphone and the tablet and the laptop and the TVs, right? People are not producing enough melatonin. Your body thinks it's daytime. It's like that toddler that sleeps all day and doesn't sleep at night. You know, it's got things in reverse, right? Okay. Now. Oh, that reduces not only the quantity of sleep, but the quality of sleep, right? You don't feel rested when you wake up. There are things you can do about this. For one thing, turn everything off at nighttime. Don't leave your TV on. Don't set the timer. Shut it off and go to bed. There are blue light filters, and these prevent significant amounts of blue lights from reaching your eyes. There's apps for your cell phones. So, newer iPhones and iPads come with a night shift option, and this is referring to blue light. It will dim the blue light. Listen, if you have little kids, you should be doing everything to dim blue lights because they're not getting enough rest for school, and it's causing all kinds of problems, anxiety, all kinds of problems with them. Okay, start relaxing about 2 hours before bedtime. That means get you a nice cup of chamomile tea. Don't get anything exciting. Take a long hot bath. Start reading a boring book. You know, your Epsom salts, get lavender. Lavender helps induce calm, right? Okay, here's a big one. Keep a consistent sleep schedule. This means it's not so much what time you go to bed, it's what time you get up. That affects your circadian rhythm for the next 24 hours. Okay? And it's a strong determiner. If you have restless leg syndrome, try rubbing them down with magnesium oil or magnesium lotion. Magnesium oil kind of stings. So I would get some kind of magnesium lotion. You can buy it on Amazon. And it's not expensive. So that'll help slow down your restless leg syndrome, right? So you can get sleep. And if you have medication for it, take it. You know, the Requip or whatever. You can try progressive muscle relaxation for your restless leg syndrome. And it means that you focus tensing one muscle group at a time. You tense, you release. You tense, you release. You tense, you release. Start from the top of your head and go to your toes and go to the top of your head. You need to minimize your naps during the day as much as possible. And exercise is really important. It helps with the sleep patterns. But you should exercise early part of the day. That way your legs aren't too tired. When your legs get overtired, if you have restless leg syndrome I'm speaking of, then you're going to have a problem at nighttime. But if you exercise during the day, early part of the day, then you're less likely to have those problems at night from your exercising. And vitamin D reduces restless leg syndrome, the symptoms. You probably have some type of magnesium deficiency, and I'm not talking serum, I'm talking intracellular, which isn't tested for, so you don't know. All you know is if you put magnesium lotion on and it helps, more than likely you have a deficiency. And most of us do have a deficiency because, let's face it, we don't eat enough vegetables and fruits that have it, and it's just not in it. Dehydration is a big one. It aggravates restless leg syndrome. And if you have Sjogren's, you have a real problem because you're chronically dehydrated no matter how much water you drink. You need to eat, with RLS, you need to eat iron-rich foods to help reduce your symptoms. And that means red meat, liver, spinach, and other dark leafy greens, dried fruit, poultry, pork, seafood, and iron-fortified cereals. Not so much. Make sure your vitamin D level is good to go. We've talked about this before, over and over and over. I'm going to sound like a broken record. I don't care. Get your vitamin D checked, people. Most people in the northern hemisphere have a vitamin D deficiency. I can't help it. I didn't make the sun. You live further from the equator, right? You have smog, you have fog, you have all kinds of things, right? Oops. Excuse me, just one moment. Let me go back to where I was. I'm so sorry. It's blue light. No, don't need the blue light. We already talked about that. Okay. Vitamin D, you need to eat vitamin D rich foods. This includes eat fresh fish, especially fatty type. They not only provide vitamin D, but omega-3 fatty acids. And that's herring. Herring contains the most vitamin D. But others like salmon, catfish, sardines, mackerel, and bluefish are very high in vitamin D. Cod liver oil. You can take it in capsules though. Yes. It's very high in vitamin D. Eggs, caviar, mushrooms contain ergosterol. Ergosterol means vitamin D. That converts into vitamin. It's a provitamin that can convert it into vitamin D. Fortified milk, fortified orange juice, yogurt. A 1 6-ounce serving has 20% of your daily vitamin D needs. Beef or calf liver, 1 3.5-ounce serving contains 12% of your vitamin D needs. Chicken liver is 10%. Okay. Get your iron tested. Get your vitamin D tested. If you have restless leg syndrome, definitely get your iron tested. Get your vitamin D tested. It would behoove you to get a sleep study done. There's a lot of medicines that can help. I, for one, cannot take a lot of medicines because I sleep, eat, sleep, drive, sleep, cook. It's dangerous. There is an old class drug called Elavil. It does help with sleep. It helps with pain. I can't take it because it causes me to gain weight, a lot of weight quickly. But that may not happen with you, so it's worth a try. And that's for you and your doctor to discuss. But you need to start taking your health into your own hands. Eat your rich vitamin D foods. Eat your rich, I'm so sorry. I'm having brain fog. Wow. Eat your rich vitamin D foods and your, I can't even think straight. Oh my gosh. Oh, you need to get your vitamin B12 checked too. That's really important because if your vitamin B12 is low, you can be having a lot of problems from that. So you need to go to the doctor and just get it, especially if you have insurance. Get everything checked, right? Everything. So valerian root helps with sleep. It increases the amount of the neurotransmitter GABA in the brain, which brings about relaxation and calm. One study, 44% of reported perfect sleep and 89% reported improved sleep with valerian root. So, but you have to be careful and make sure it's not interacting with any medicines you're on. So I would contact your pharmacist, would know for sure. Passion flower is actually listed as a tranquilizing herb in Germany, and it's calming. Sleep induces effects have been known for a long time. It's been known to have calming effects for a long time. A similar effect on anxiousness too. So in combination with valerian root, it's a perfect way to slip into deep, restful sleep. Chamomile, for your tea. Restavin, Restavin is a liquid supplement. Its ingredients are vitamin C, folic acid, iron, magnesium, valerian, spirulina. It's shown to help with RLS. Listen, you gotta eliminate your stress. Not worry about your bills because, listen, they're gonna be there when you wake up. You can worry about them when you wake up, right? So eliminate your stress, get daily exercise, eat healthy, get some of those supplements. I'm not a doctor. Listen, I'm saying what works for me, what doesn't work for me. And I think that, you can speak with your pharmacist and make sure it's not going to interact with, is not counterindicated, is not no interaction with any medicines that you're on that could be dangerous, right? So do that. And massages help. Have somebody in your household massage you. The long hot baths with magnesium in them, the Epsom salts is like a good thing to do. If you don't get enough sleep, your immune system is going to continue to be compromised. And that's when you get all of these comorbid diseases. And that's when you're sick all the time. It's when you can, your cancer cells can grow. You have to take care of yourselves, people. You have to take care of yourselves. Okay. So, I think you get the gist of insomnia. Things you can do. The blue light. Get rid of it. Right? Melatonin's important. Try taking some melatonin to see if that helps. You know, some people it does, some people it doesn't. Okay, the giveaway. When I reach 100 subscribers, and I'm doing this on my own, YouTube is not responsible for it. YouTube is not sponsoring it. It is my responsibility to purchase the said items, to deliver the said items. And they're all in accordance with the state of Indiana with the lottery, or the laws, as far as how much you can get without having to pay taxes. Okay. I'm going to get a gift card. A Visa gift card. There's going to be a first place and a second place winner. And the Visa gift card will be for $500. And the second place will be for $300. Okay? So that is my giveaway when I reach 100 subscribers, which means you need to subscribe to my channel. Okay? All right. Well, having said all that, stay well, my friends. And until next time, bye.